Hi guys, welcome to Make 2 and another episode of Let's Build a World in Minecraft Pocket Edition. Here we are in Maketopia by the train stations, and today we're heading this away. Thanks so much to everyone who watched the video last week with our very exciting aqueduct and water ride. We asked you a really important question. Do you want to see me build a water park or a dam? And the answer at the time of this recording was for a dam, so a dam is what I have built. To be honest, I was pretty relieved at getting a dam rather than a water park, because a water park seemed really hard. How many rides do you have? How big are they going to be? How can I make something that is impressive enough to you guys who are generally Minecraft experts? But a dam, I thought, hey, a dam's just a big wall. Like, how hard can a wall be? This is a pretty wall. It's got a nice curve to it. It's got a 90-degree curve and done in a nice sort of fanning shape, but it's just a wall. But that's fine. Well, this is actually my third attempt, my third location where I tried to build this dam. It's actually a lot harder than I thought and took me a while to figure out. You can see here part of the conceit of how I build this. The thing is, what you want is to have a river that is really high on one side and really low on the other, and that's how you get the difference in water, and that's what powers, by water going through, that's what powers the dam. So how do we get rivers of two different heights in Minecraft? Well, it's really painful because all the water is at exactly the same level, all the rivers, as you can see here, all the same level, and this river stretches all the way, you can just see there, it stretches round our castle, to our massive castle perimeter. So what did I do? Well, I decided to break up the river into two, and I divided the river by this man-made mountain thing crossing this path between these two mountain areas. And I thought, well, why don't we just pretend that both of these rivers, the source of them is actually coming from this underground spring, and maybe there's an underground river that comes up from the mountains from either side, but there's water that flows out this way, and that makes the river go that way, up down to the sea. And likewise, there's a river this way, and it flows down from there, from this spring. So that allowed me then to create an artificial height for this river. Now here is my secret trick that took me a long time to figure out, and I was like, well, should I just make a river and sort of get out all the water, and how do I make the water higher? Well, obviously one key thing is having a good deep valley here. So there was actually enough space to build up high. I didn't want to make it massive because every single block I have to build just takes a long time, so I didn't want to have a massive square. But what I did, rather than having to put water on every single block right the way from the bottom to the top, is I decided to just put a whole layer. And let's take a look now. You can see the blocks here. There's a single layer of lapis lazuli blocks all the way over here. The whole thing is one big sheet of lapis lazuli. And then atop every single lapis lazuli block, I poured a bucket of water. Now, why lapis lazuli? Well, I think it's just got a really similar colour to the water you see here flowing out of our mountain spring. So hopefully, unless you knew what I just told you, you would just think, hey, this looks like, maybe it's ocean, maybe it's river, who knows how deep it is. I guess it's pretty deep. So that I thought was a good touch, and that made it much easier then to create this. I just had to find the perfect location for it. There's a couple of other twiddly bits, which is the official term for things you add onto buildings. There is this thing at the back, which is just a widget gizmo thingamabob. I have no idea what it is, but dams like the Hoover Dam have them, and I thought, well, let's put one in because, why not? Likewise, this thing down here, is it an office? Is it part of the power station? I don't know, and I didn't look it up on Wikipedia because I don't know why, but I should have done. But if you know what it is, let me know, but it just adds a bit of character and authenticity, I think, to this build. Now, how do you get to the dam? Well, you can't just have a dam in the middle of nowhere, and for those of you who've been following for however many episodes I've been doing this, 30 plus certainly, 35 maybe, 34, I like everything in my world to be connected. So if there's a dam, I want you to be able to get to the dam from somewhere else in Maketopia. So let's follow up this quartz road here, which I've lined with these nice little torches in case you're coming to do emergency work on the dam at night. And you can see we're snaking around this path. Let's take it down. Snakes down here. Down we go. And along and along and along. You can see the back of the police station and the train station already there, so we're getting pretty close. And we are right here by what I call is the highway because it's black and yellow, as opposed to the grey main road in Maketopia. And even though that's wider, this is the more, I don't know, it's where you can go faster, I guess. And you can see here's the road that connects through that tunnel to the farm and the castle and our beach resort. But here, if you just turn off here, you can go up this little snake path here, and that's how you get to the dam. So the dam's actually not that far away, as we saw at the beginning, from main things in Maketopia, kind of the industrial back end, but I didn't want to have it here, for instance, because I thought that would really, you know, you don't want a big hydropower dam so near to town. So I put it close enough where you can just about see it, where I know where it is, where you know where it is, because you've seen that road, and you can just glimpse the tips of it there. But also it's not going to ruin things for all the residents in Maketopia. So guys, that is it. That is my response to all the votes for Team Dam. Thanks so much for the really kind comments for us being very silly last episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing the dam. Please do let me know in the comments what you think. I hope Team Dam and Team Waterpark are both happy with what I've done this week. If you haven't done so already, please also feel free to subscribe to our channel because there's plenty more Minecraft on the way. Thanks for watching.